Yeah, I can hear
Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 12 o'clock. I'm Ollie Price with your Solent Sports News headlines. Danny Care, the England and Harlequins scrum half, has announced his retirement from international rugby. The 37-year-old, who holds a record 369 appearances for Harlequins, ended his England career with his 101st cap in this year's Six Nations against France, where they lost 33-31. Andy Murray has sustained an ankle injury during the Miami Open. He could be set for an extended period on the sideline as a result. This adds to his long list of setbacks during his injury-ridden career. He took to Instagram and said, "I'll be back with one hip and no ankle ligaments when the time is right." Declan Rice is set to captain England on his 50th cap against Belgium tonight at Wembley. The Arsenal midfielder says he's speechless on the opportunity to captain his national team.
As time's gone on, I've played more Premier League games, more games at higher levels, big major tournaments. I think I've grown in stature in this side, and I've enjoyed every single moment of it. 50 caps is, it's a pinch me moment. It's going to be an honour tomorrow night, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Next to Rice midfielder is Kobe Mainoo, who is making his first England start just 3 days after making his debut off the bench in England's 1-0 defeat against Brazil. Wales anticipates a crucial Euro 2024 playoff against Poland in Cardiff. Both teams breezed past their first round opponents, with Wales comfortably dispatching Finland 4-1. Former Welsh player Robert Earnshaw is excited about tonight's fixture.
The red wall, as we call them, are going to be roaring just like the players on the pitch tonight. And you feel the noise from your home crowd. It gives you such a lift.
Lewis Rees-Zammit, the former Welsh rugby winger, is scheduled for discussions with Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, and then the Denver Broncos this week. Following meetings with the New York Jets and Cleveland Browns, being part of the NFL International Player Pathway, he showcased his talent at the University of South Florida's Pro Day.
I've been a massive fan since I was a kid. My dad brought me up to love the game, so when I've been watching it as a fan, like, obviously know the rules, I know a lot about the game, but when you dive deep into it, I think that's the interesting bit, and I'm excited to keep learning football.
Staying with NFL, the hip drop tackle has been outlawed. NFL owners unanimously agreed to ban it during the annual league meeting. The NFL's competition committee voiced its concerns about the tackle safety. The rule prohibits players from using a specific technique to bring down a runner, penalising it with a loss of 15 yards and an automatic first down. Carlos Sainz won the Australian Grand Prix, much to the delight of many F1 fans, which also saw the usual winner Max Verstappen retire from the race with a rear brake issue on lap 3. Carlos Sainz came back from having appendix surgery to claim his second race win ever.
Yeah, it's what I told to Lando also. I said, mate, if you want to get your appendix removed this winter, do it, because there might be a 10th in it. So.
Staying with F1, Max Verstappen's DNF over the weekend sees him fall short of breaking yet another record. He was on streak for 43 race finishes, just shy of the record held by Lewis Hamilton. The Dutchman's retirement on lap 3 of the Australian Grand Prix was his first since the start of 2022. That's everything for now. We'll come back to you. You can keep updated with all the latest headlines on solentsportsnews.com. Thank you for listening, and goodbye. We'll go back to the top story. Danny Care, the England Harlequins scrum half, has announced his retirement from international rugby. The 37-year-old, who holds a record 369 appearances for Harlequins, ends his England career on his 101st cap during this year's Six Nations game against France, where they lost 33-31. And that was our top story. Thank you for listening. We'll be back in an hour.